In this chapter, we are going to talk about dialogs or modals in HTML. The dialog element is a powerful HTML element designed to create modals, dialogs, and pop-ups directly into your web page. It provides a native way to create pop-up content that is semantically meaningful, accessible, and easy to style and control. In this lecture, we will explore the dialog element in its attributes, methods, and how to use it in practical scenarios. So let's start by creating our first modal or dialog. For that, we have a tag with the name of dialog, and it needs an ID. So let's give him an ID as well. Let's call it dialog 1. Let's close this. Now inside this, I will create an h2 tag with the text of modal dialog. And also let's add a paragraph also. So let's write here, this is a modal dialog. You cannot interact with the rest of the page. Let's save. Okay. Now I have saved my HTML, but in here I cannot see my dialog. Even if I refresh the page, nothing to show here except this h1 tag that I added in here, but I cannot see my model. To view this model, we have to create a button. So let's create a button and let's give him a text of open model. Now, to open this, we have to listen to the click of this button. For that, we have an attribute with the name of on click. And on click, we have to type document dot get element by ID. And in here, we have to pass the ID of the dialog. So let's copy the ID from here and paste it in here. Let's paste. Then we have to say dot show modal. Now let's click save and let's fix document also document. Okay. Now let's go to our here and let's click the button. Now a pop-up or a modal has been showing in our web page, but I cannot do anything else inside my page. I cannot select, I cannot click this button, I cannot interact with this any other side of my page, and I cannot close this modal as well. And to close this modal, we have to create another button inside this modal to close the modal. So let's go here and inside our dialog, we will create a button to close this. So we will create a button and let's call it close. Again, we have to type here on click. Same thing we have to type again document dot get element by ID and let's pass the ID again. Paste it here. Now this time we have to type dot close. Okay. Now let's go back to our page. In here, let's open the modal. In here, we have a button. When we click it, it will close the modal. So let's open it one more time. Now we got our modal. We cannot click anywhere else. Let's click close again. Yeah. Another thing that we can do with a modal is we can also create a pop-up with a modal. So right now when we click, it will open a big modal in the front of our page, in the middle of our page, but we can also create a pop-up. So let's see how we can do that. So let's scroll down and in here let's create another dialog and give it an ID of non-modal. Let's close this. Let's create an p tag here and let's type this is a non-modal dialog. Now let's create a button to open this modal. So let's create a button and let's give him a text of open none modal dialog, and on click of this, on click document dot get element by id. Let's copy this, paste it here. Then instead of show modal, we just have to write here dot show. Okay, now it's open. Now if I click this one, it will just show me a pop-up over this button. And similarly with modal, same as modal, we cannot close it until we don't create a button. So let's create a button inside our modal again. So let's create a button for close, close, and on click of this. So let's type on click document dot get element by id, and let's pass this again dot close. Okay, now if I click here, it's showing this pop up, and we can close this one also. For model also same. So this is it for this video. See you guys in the next video.